Hello friends, it's Lisa here from Arcane and Stellar with an Unexpected Blessings pick a card for you. So what next unexpected blessings are coming towards you? What nice things can you expect in the near future? That's your reading, and that's what we're going to be looking at today. So first of all, I do want to start off with some thank yous really quick. I am using in this from my wish list, Fairy Wisdom Oracle. Thank you, Megan. I'm so excited. I'm using it in the reading, as you can see. Very beautiful deck. And then I want to say a big thank you to Cameron, who got me the Nicoletta Tarot, which I've been wanting this one. And I love mini decks because, well, I can carry them in my purse. I have the mini Halloween deck in my car. And this one's probably going to go in my purse. But I used it as well for this reading. And then thank you so much, Jess, for the traditional manga tarot, because I was wanting this one really badly. I had already pre-ordered a lot of things, so I kind of put off pre-ordering this one. And much to my surprise, it came today because I looked after it was released, and they were saying that the shipping was 1 to 2 months out. And I was like, what? I guess I'm not getting that anytime soon. But then I got home today and there it was waiting for me. So I was super happy. Thank you. And thank you all for being so supportive and kind. I've been still trying to catch up with all the comments from like previous videos, but I loved how you guys told me what you've been watching, reading, and gaming, all that kind of stuff. I love reading all those comments. And I think for this reading, I would love to ask you guys, what's your favorite color? And what's your sun sign? As well. I'd like to know your sun sign too, because they always say, oh, Aries love red. And, well, I do have a lot of Aries. I do like red sometimes, but I would say I like some other colors more. I love green. That's one of my favorite colors is green. But, so I'm kind of curious as to your sun sign and what's your favorite color. So if you want to answer that down below in the comments, I'm looking forward to it. But anyways, let's get started. We have pile number 1 with the Rainbow Moonstone, pile number 2 with Tree Agate, pile number 3 with Merlinite, and pile number 4 with Angelite. The timestamps will be down below, and I'm looking forward to doing this, and I'll see you in your reading. Hey guys, if you chose pile number 1 with this Rainbow Moonstone, this is your reading. So let us see what unexpected blessings are coming your way. We'll get started with the Strength card. So the Strength card, well, in this deck, obviously, it indicates strength. It indicates bravery, courage. So it could be that many of you are, kind of formulating some sort of strength in regards to something in your life. Maybe you find the bravery to do something big, or to take a leap of faith, or to do something in general, that maybe was previously scary. And that can be a blessing to find that strength and courage when you need it, right? So there's that, okay? So an overall energy of just strength coming towards you. We also have situations in the balance that require careful handling. Now, see, I thought that was interesting, especially considering strength is here. So to me, this would tell me that you guys will have the strength to kind of, keep things in balance, especially anything that's a little bit shaky or difficult to deal with at this time. And then we also have Beetle, good fortune. So some good fortune coming your way, good things coming. And we also have If You Believe. So for some of you, you might be getting some good fortune in terms of something you've been trying to manifest in your life. So think about what you've been trying to manifest. Many of you might be achieving those things, having the fortune. If you believe it, you'll attract that good fortune. So, working on that mindset. We also have the World, which talks of accomplishments and success. So success, and we have the Empress, and we have the Three of Pentacles. We also have Book Fairy. Now, I want to say, for some of you with the World, there's definitely some sort of accomplishment coming your way. Now, this may be a pat on the back for some of you at work or in like school or something like that. You might have some sort of accomplishment in that arena of your life. You might also get some sort of recognition as well. If you have been working on something, think about what you've been working on in your life. Have you been trying to build your Instagram, or have you been trying to build a YouTube channel, or have you been trying to get through school, or accomplish something in your life? That's what you're going to see some success with. And there's a lot of appreciation here too with the Empress. I would say a lot of admiration perhaps as well. For some of you, you might actually get a new haircut. I had to say that because that was one of the first things that came out to me just intuitively when I saw the cards when I was shuffling. So I want to say that for some of you, a new, like an unexpected blessing might be a new haircut that you know, it just changes you a bit, or it makes you feel fresh and good. Okay, so we also have the book fairy, which is, I think it's quite interesting. We have it's about intellect, okay? So again, there might be some accomplishment in terms of your intellect in general. We have this card is about reading, writing, study, and all intellectual pursuits in general. For those who love to read, be sure to allow yourself plenty of time for relaxing with a good book. Some of you actually might find a really good book series to read for those of you that do love to read. Maybe you'll discover something new that you're just like, oh, this is amazing. I never thought I could love something so much. For those who do not care to read, consider what you're missing out on and consider reading more. This card may herald a time of great study and learning. Maybe you are furthering your education and have much reading to do. There is one caution. If your nose is always in a book to the exclusion of people and other activities, me as a kid, you may want to make sure that you are not trying to hide from life. It's fun to live in another dimension for a bit, but be sure to come back to your own plane of existence. It may be time to consider furthering your education. So again, for those of you that are, maybe some of you are going to have that strength to start furthering your education, to start on some long-term goals. For others of you, you might be getting that pat on the back from, you know, goals that you've already been trying to accomplish in terms of education. And for others of you, maybe you'll end up taking a course or something like that, you know, like for some of you, like maybe you'll take an astrology course, or you know, it could really go out into anything. Maybe you'll come across like a class that you've been wanting to take, or you know, like a master class. But I do see like some sort of learning, right? And also that courage. Generally, like I said, there's a lot of good fortune coming towards you, and as well. Like I really feel like a lot of you are going to have a lot of admiration at this time, success in general. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. I think I want to take one more card or so, just because I don't want to leave it there. I'm just doing a little bit of a quicker reading today because I'm going to be gone this weekend. It's my daughter's 15th birthday, and we're going out of town. So, Spirit guides, angels, those that chose pawn number 1. What's the next unexpected blessing? What blessing can they expect coming into their life? Communication and harmony came out. So, for some of you might be receiving some sort of communication as well. Your communication might have more strength to it. Maybe you're going to have the bravery to say something or to do something that involves communication, right? It says you are being reminded to look after yourself and to listen to your body and inner voice. There may be a conflict that requires more attention from you, and perhaps your voice and point of view needs to be communicated more strongly. That strength card coming out. This is an opportunity for growth, for the physical realization of dreams, and a progression in goals is also available. Like I said, some of you are nailing these goals. You know, you're nailing some accomplishments. You're getting those done. Speak up, but make sure you are clearly heard, because there's energy around that will disrupt meetings when you communicate. Holy smokes, Mercury retrograde's coming up. So for some of you, yeah, make sure you speak clearly with conviction and think it out, you know, before you say it, of course. So double check any form of correspondence to ensure it's been received. Again, some of you, the next unexpected blessing too could just be that you like somehow recognize a mess up that you make before you send it out. You know what I mean? Or that you somehow catch like a mistake before it goes out. For those of you, by the way, just that are students in general that are watching this or that work with like Word documents, I swear, please save all your Word documents as you're going, like constantly. Make it a habit this month, because I've lost like huge papers before when I was in university during Mercury retrogrades. And then it's the worst thing ever when you know you were doing the last minute shit, and then you know it all crashes on you, and then you're like, oh no, and it all got lost. You know, 10 pages of writing about stuff. Yeah. Anyways, but harmony. Stability and balance are indicated, a return to center, and the finding of more harmonious relationships. You may find success is at hand for a challenge undertaken or a goal achieved. Again, goals coming in, goals achievement. Those undertaking study or academic work will achieve a qualification or find recognition. Oh my gosh, seriously. like that's totally a confirmation of what I was already saying. The chance for a change of attitudes and decisions in your favor is forthcoming. So some of you might have somebody kind of changing their mind about something in your life. Perhaps if you've been having difficulties with one person, maybe that relationship sort of turns around. Especially for those of you maybe co-workers or professors or something like that. It says good news and good fortune. Good fortune, I told you, are headed your way. If you have been in conflict, look forward to a much more peaceful time. Ooh, I like it, I like it, I like it. Okay, so you guys are going to have, well, good fortune double, right? We have that twice. And that's actually 4 when I do that, but whatever. But no, I see also, like I said, like the communicate. So for some of you, if you've wanted to communicate with somebody, the unexpected blessing is that you'll have the strength to do so. You'll have the strength to kind of, make that thing happen, especially if it is in terms of a goal. Communication, obviously, like for some of you, maybe you want to write that book, or you want to write that screenplay, or you want to do that thing. Maybe there's some sort of writing project or communication project in general. Like I said, that can be Instagram, that can be any kind of social media. It could be, school, any aspect of your life where there's communication involved. We see an increase in communication, the strength to communicate clearly, accurately. And again, of course, there's that little warning, I guess you could say, that to make sure that as we're going into this Mercury retrograde, and of course this is timeless, so for some of you this may not resonate later on down the line when you watch this, but unless it's also Mercury retrograde again, but because this is timeless. But again, like I said, current energy is that we are going into a Mercury retrograde. We're already in the shadow period. It will go retrograde on the 13th. And yeah, it may be a little bit of a time in terms of communication. So just be sure to, dot your I's and cross your T's, But I do see admiration coming to you, accomplishments especially. But I want to wish you all a very beautiful day or night wherever you are. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. I hope that you liked the reading. If you did, let me know in the comments below. Give me a thumbs up if you want. And I would love it if you subscribed, if you're not already. And then, of course, if you want to have a personal reading with me, I offer those on my Etsy store. So you can go down in the description box to find a link to that. I have 1 question, 2 questions, 3 questions, 4 questions, all the questions. I have also 6-month readings and monthly predictions as well. So, yeah. And then, of course, there's also my Amazon wish list. So, like you saw in the beginning, Megan, Jess and Cameron all got something off my wish list, and I'll always do readings as thank yous when that happens, so that's always also an option. But anyways, guys, I'm wishing you all the very, very best, as I mentioned, and I will see you all in the next reading. Hey guys, if you chose pile number 2 with this tree agate, this is your reading, and let's get started and see your unexpected blessings. Okay, so let's get started. We have, it's up to you. We'll see how that plays in. We also have, let's see, we have Green Fairy. Okay, I like that. That's all about healing. We have the Knight of Wands, the Page of Cups, and the Sun. We also have Justice. I feel like a lot of you, one of the next unexpected blessings you will have is actually an apology for many of you. It may be an unexpected apology or a rebalancing of something in your life. We have the Gong, an exciting event as well. So for some of you, there might be an exciting event coming up that's kind of an unexpected blessing. Perhaps at this event you will meet somebody, right? Some of you might meet a new romantic partner or get asked out on a date at some kind of event, actually. And we do have It's Up to You. So of course, at the end of the day, it's up to you whether you take this offer. We do have Temptation will test you. So yeah, when I think of temptation, I don't think it will be a test necessarily. Maybe that's why it's up to you. Maybe for some of you, you can expect, especially, we have the Mars retrograde going on currently as I'm filming this. We have also the Mercury going to go retrograde next week. And so maybe for some of you, you might have an ex return or somebody from the past kind of coming back with an apology to kind of brighten things up. And maybe for some of you, that is a bit of a temptation. And it's up to you whether you do that or not, whether you would kind of take that back. Of course, with Justice here, make sure that it's fair and balanced, and that, if there's an apology necessary, that, you know, it's properly done up to your standards, of course. So with the green fairy, I'm going to go ahead and read the message really quick since this is a newer deck. I just got it. It says, green is the color of healing and growth. This card tells of healing in progress, a need for healing, or an ability to direct healing energy to yourself or others. Which is it for you? If you are in need of healing, focus your attention on the color of nature's green grass, trees, and foliage. Sit in nature, in the woods, or a garden if possible. Inhale this deep green into every cell of your body and bring this color out into your aura. Fill up with the luscious green of a rainforest. Meditate with this color until you get an inner knowing that you are done. Ask the green fairies to assist you in your healing or with the help of healing others. They are very skillful in their craft and are always ready to help. Be sure to offer thanks for their work. Just as the trees and flowers grow, so can your body, mind, emotions, and spirit grow healthy and strong. In nature, there is constant renewal. And that's what I see here. It says, buy yourself a plant today. So maybe for some of you, maybe you'll be given a plant. And that's a nice blessing. Or something exciting, you know, to get a new plant. But generally, like I said, with healing, maybe this is healing for a relationship that was, you know, previously had some kind of problem. But for others of you, maybe you're healing and moving on with somebody new. I do feel like a lot of you will get a date offer. For those of you that are single, you might have someone coming forward saying something kind. Again, there might be compliments here that make you quite happy as well. But I see other people here involved in your next blessing. The Knight of Wands and the Page of Cups. So fire and water energy. Let's see. Pile number 2's next unexpected blessing, spirit. Flow, ginkgo, and courage. Ooh, I like it. Let's see what comes out here. Let's see. We have number 21 with flow. It says, if you are challenged in any way, then you are being offered hope and the resilience required. There is a possibility of achievement if you simply go along with the flow. But you need to be patient as things must take their natural course in time. Although this is a case, balance still has to be found. And perhaps some moderation should be practiced to help you find it. You may discover that looking more closely at your personal motivations and your recent reactions will lead to a greater understanding. This is a period of rest, and a recharge could be of value right now, which makes sense. We do have a good time to recharge here with Mars retrograde, at least in my opinion. It's a good time to rest and relax and try to go within. Courage. It says, the confidence and strength you need is within and only has to be awakened. All the energy and endurance you need will be available, and the tools you require will present themselves as needed. So do not hesitate to undertake what is before you. It may be longer than you hope or expect for outcomes to be resolved at the moment, but longevity is assured with any undertakings or commitments made. Listen to your heart because it's speaking a truth you need to hear. It's up to you, right? Situations involving children are a focus, and love is also a theme at the moment. So again, for a lot of you, like love coming in. Perhaps for some of you, like I said, this is going to be an ex. For others of you, it might be somebody new. Just that perhaps, like I said, for those of you that don't want to get back together with an ex, but you'd like to have a new relationship, you might have this new person coming in to kind of brighten your day and help you heal and move on, you know, and find better balance in yourself, especially if you've been trying to get over the past. Like I said, for others of you, it could be like that ex, or not even just an ex, like, you know, like lover or something, or an ex, you know, partner. It could be also an ex-friend or somebody from your past in general. But I see, like, we have two cards that talk kind of about patience. So some of you might have been waiting for some time, and, you know, maybe, you know, it's like it finally is coming in. I would like to actually take a few more cards, actually. But let me just see here. Next unexpected blessing coming to pile number 2. Ooh, the white dress. Let me see. what the white dress says. Appearances, society, and gender. Appearances, society, and gender. Some of you might be invited to like a party or an event or something, like a dress-up event. Or maybe there's like something going on with that. We also have, well, yeah. I don't know what gender could have to do with anything. Maybe for some of you that will resonate in some way. But society and appearances, so maybe making like a happy appearance somewhere, like a happy social event, because it does say like that gong here, the exciting event. So yeah, for some of you that's what that's going to be. You'll actually have like some kind of event you're going to, where maybe you get to dress up or something, or you get to go out and have a good time. Maybe again someone will invite you to something that's kind of fun to go to. Okay, let's see. I think, for some reason, I don't want to stop with you guys. I should just stop, but I'm not going to. Hold on. I'm going to take one more card. If I don't dump everything here. I'm going to get one angel message for you guys. Pile number 2. A next unexpected blessing. Power and intention. Let's see. Angels are encouraging you to reconnect with your initial ideas and intentions for whatever you are thinking about this time, or even for your entire life. Often we have an initial intention, and then over time our ideas change. The universe is still responding to our initial intentions, though, because we have to let them go, and when we let go, we let God. So if you're confused about how to move forward at this time, you need to recognize that you are a powerful being with influence and potential. Have a clear conversation with God and your angels about your intentions, and recognize that what is unfolding at this time has the power to allow you to live your life from a space of pure potentiality. So that's very interesting about that about manifestation in particular, about your intentions, especially previous intentions. So are you guys manifesting? You should definitely, take a look at what you're manifesting, if they're in line with what you'd like to manifest. Or maybe they're old things that you're still that are still coming in that you don't really need. You know what I mean? For some of you, it might be that might be the thing here. Maybe for some of you that some ex will come back or something, and you're like, it's up to you. Maybe for some of you, like, I don't think so. I actually am not really into that. Again, somebody new might be coming in that will make you even forget about a particular person. For some of you, that's going to be the unexpected blessing, actually. Like a new romantic person coming in that will sort of balance you out in a different way or a different direction than maybe you thought you wanted to be in. But that is what I've got for you guys. I hope that you liked the reading. Let me know how you felt about it. And, leave me a comment if you want, and give me a like if you like, and subscribe if you haven't, if you'd like to see more content. But yeah, if you want to get a personal reading with me, all that information is down below in the description box. There's a link to my Etsy store where you can purchase many kinds of different readings. And then of course there's also my Amazon wish list, and I always do a reading as a thank you for those that get something off my Amazon wish list. So with that being said, I hope you all have a wonderful day or night wherever you are. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all in the next reading. Hey guys, if you chose pile number 3 with Merlinite, this is your reading. So this is some Merlinite. Very good stone for, getting in touch with your intuition and magical abilities. So let's get started and see what your next unexpected blessing is. We have answers, and I do wonder if some of you might be getting some sort of sign or synchronicity kind of coming up that gives you the answer that you need to kind of follow your inner wisdom for a lot of you. Again, there are answers coming towards you in general, a lot of inner guidance being unlocked, and coming into alignment with what you truly want. And that can be a very big blessing, because oftentimes we're very confused about what we really want. So for some of you, that's the blessing coming to you, that sort of inner guidance. We also have choose a new direction. So again, for those of you in particular that are looking for answers about a direction that you want to go in, and you just don't know which direction to go in, that's going to be what's coming into you. That's one of the blessings that you'll be having, is that you'll get the answers that you need. You'll have that inner guidance, that wisdom to kind of figure out which direction you want to go in. Especially for those of you that have been going through a tougher time, maybe in terms of what's kind of going on in your life, if you lack direction in some way. Okay, we have the Knight of Cups. We have as well the Eight of Wands and the Two of Cups. So I see, first of all, love coming in for a lot of you. And love can come, it's for some of you, it's going to be different. Okay, we have ring. A marriage will take place, either romantic or business. For some of you, you will be coming into meeting perhaps your future marriage partner. Some of you might be, bumping into that person and meeting them for the very first time. For others of you, you might be getting a proposal, if that seems like it's a possibility. You might be discussing marriage. Sorry, my timer popped up on my watch. Okay, there we go. I had a timer set earlier for cooking something. Anyways, but it just it distracted me. Anyways, but what I was going to say, again, we have this Two of Cups here. So friendship as well for some of you. Friendship and good relationships in general coming towards you. I see messages, a lot of perhaps interaction and messages with a new friend or a new partner. For a lot of you, we also have do not be tempted to lower your standards. Very interesting. So for some of you, maybe that's the thing, the new direction. For those of you that have sort of been thinking that you have to okay, if some of you were hoping to do something, right, but it seems like you might have to fall back on an old habit or an old thing, like an old job, for instance. Say you were looking, as an example, say you're looking to do something completely new in terms of work, and then you're not really finding this new thing, and you think, oh, well, I'm just gonna have to get a crappy job or something. This might be telling you your standards, whatever's coming in this new direction, it's not going to be below your standards. And perhaps there's this encouragement for you not to lower your standards quite yet. That the guidance is coming, the answers are coming, the new direction is coming. This new pathway is coming towards you. Like I said, though, for a lot of you, I see emotional fulfillment here. I see fast movement. Whatever's happening, I can expect for you to see that happen fairly quickly. With the Eight of Wands, it's a very fast-moving energy. So a lot of you, it's also an excitable energy, so an exciting new relationship, new messages coming in as well. For a lot of you, an offer of love or that next romantic partner. Like I said, for many of you, there's going to be meeting your, perhaps your soulmate or the person that you are going to marry. For some of you that are already in relationship, maybe perhaps an easier, harmonious relationship is coming towards you. That might be what's happening for some of you. I'm going to go ahead and read this Beloved card, number 27, as this is a new deck. So I'm still learning the meanings. So adoration. It says, who do the angels and elementals adore? What do they serve joyously and tirelessly? You. They know of the great work that you are here to do on earth, and they do their very best to aid you. They watch out for you. They whisper answers in your ear. Sorry. They help you heal when you are ill and comfort you when you are sad. Because of them, you're never alone. They are always at your beckoning. Family members or friends who have passed on help in these capacities too. If you become quiet, they will give you a sign. It could be a feeling in the forehead, a gentle wisp through the hair, a sense of a hand on your shoulder. You can always call them and they will come to you. This card reminds you that your helping beings are thinking of you. It can also be telling you that you have an admirer on the earth plane too. If you do not know who it is, ask the angels and elementals to tell you. Remember that you are beloved. Always be yourself and know that it is good enough. Others will love you for who you are, not for who you think you might who you might think you should be. Recognize your incredible uniqueness in this world. There is no other like you. There is no other person who can fulfill your destiny on earth. Adore yourself. Wow. Okay, so see there, we say, always be yourself and know that is good enough. Others will love you for who you are, not for not who you think they should be, who they think you should be. Don't be tempted to lower your standards. So again, if you feel like you're having to live up to people's standards, maybe that's that reminder that you don't need to do that, you know? And like I said, for some of you, there will be like a spiritual message here. For some of you, might be, like I said, with that Merlinite energy here. It could be that you are tapping into your intuition way more, that you're having a lot of spiritual answers come to you, you know, and from your guides, from past loved ones, you know, whatever. It'll be different for each of you. And as well, for some of you as well, there's that love on earth, that person on earth who's going to come in, that, you know, admires you and wants to make a move towards you. And for others of you, like I said, in harmonious partnerships already, maybe more harmony coming into your relationships in general, you know. For those of you that have been calling in friendship, I see friendship coming in as well. But let's see. I'm going to take a few more cards, like I did for the other piles. Okay, pile number 3. Next, blessings. Blessings are coming in for pile number 3. Those are... Oof. Okay, we have endurance and open. Those kind of went flying. Okay. So open. That's number 28. It says, there is a new beginning on the horizon and the possibility of a lot of different energies coming together to make things happen. Cooperation is needed, and you could play the pivotal role or hold the key to releasing the energy required. New ideas, inspirations, and creative solutions are forthcoming. Those who work in creative art fields will find this to be a very busy and fruitful time. Personal growth and enthusiasm are supported at the moment, and it could even be a time of birth in any form. So birthing new things. Again, birthing a new direction for some of you, especially for those of you that have been feeling a little bit stuck or not really sure which way you're going. New opportunities too. For those of you that know the direction, you might have a little bit more of a light at the end of the tunnel, kind of guiding you towards where you need to go to get further as well. Okay, so even if you already have something in your mind, you still can receive these answers and these blessings. With endurance, it says, keep going and do not give up. You may find that a new path is opening for you. Exactly. But it will seem very long. Like I said, I just said that light at the end of the tunnel. For some of you, it may be kind of in the distance, but you'll see it. And perhaps even more challenging than you would like. You're being asked to take a bit of a leap of faith with something, but the outcome will be in your favor. Again, don't be tempted to lower your standards, right? Believe in yourself and your abilities, because doubt is the only thing that's holding plans and possibilities back. You may find additional study, information gathering, or education in any form will improve your situation. So some of you, there might be some sort of idea about what you want to do for the future in terms of your studies, your direction in life, what you're studying, or maybe some of you will take up something new. But more importantly, a commitment must be made. So committing to your higher goals, committing to your own standards, not the standards of other people. For some of you, it's like maybe you have these supportive people around you. That's the unexpected blessing. You have these people around you, even if you don't realize it, that really support you in everything that you want to do, every endeavor you want to take. And if not, maybe you're calling those people in that will be very supportive to you. You know what I'm saying? But let's see. I think that's all I've got for you guys for pile number 3. I'm just going to stop here. But I wish you all the very, very best. Lots of blessings. And I'm excited to see what happens for you. And if you would like to have a personal reading with me, that information is down below in the description box. There's a link to my Etsy store where you can purchase various types of readings. I have like monthly readings, 6-month readings, questions, you know, different types of, 1 question, 2 question, 3 question, 4 questions, all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, there's that. And then, of course, there's my Amazon wish list. And as many of you may know, I do readings as a thank you for those that get something off my Amazon wish list. I have 2 different ones listed down in the description box. So, anytime you do that, just leave an email, Instagram, so I can get a hold of you, and I'll give you a reading as a way to say thank you. But I just want to wish all of you a very beautiful, wonderful night or day wherever you are when you watch this. And I hope that, all your wishes come true. Okay? So I'll see you all in the next reading. Take care. Hey guys, if you chose pile number 4 with this Angelite, this is going to be your reading. So let's find out what unexpected blessings are coming your way. This is one of the more interesting piles, I have to say. So we have boundaries. Boundaries tells me that you guys are putting up perhaps some walls. For some of you, these boundaries that you're placing are actually going to bring in a soulmate. I just want to say that it's an intuitive feeling here. So if you do have to kind of put up boundaries on something, this might be because you're actually allowing in a new energy into your life, a new soulmate. For some of you, this could be romantic. For others of you, it could be, a different kind of soulmate. But let's see here. We also have rescued. We'll get into that card. And then we have the Fool, the High Priestess, and the Strength card. We also have Trust. I feel like a lot of you, and this is almost like not an unexpected blessing, but rather a message for you guys, like a message from above, that you are on a path right now that's a bit scary, or maybe you're, not understanding everything fully. But I think that, your guides really want you to know that you can accomplish anything. And maybe for some of you, there is a way that you need to kind of take that leap of faith, that you need to go towards something, even if you can't really see the full outcome here with the High Priestess. To have faith and trust in yourself, okay? And to, as well, like I said, with that boundaries card, it might be putting up certain boundaries. It might be the boundaries against negative thoughts or things that kind of dim your fire or your flame or your excitement in life. We have Axe, and it says forces working against you. With the boundaries obviously coming up with that card in particular, I can see that many of you will be putting up boundaries, energetic boundaries, that will kind of repel people that work against you. So if you feel like, and not only people, but situations and things, if you feel like things have just been going against you, that everyone, maybe not even just people, but it just seems like everything goes wrong or isn't really flowing right, first of all, there's that message to trust in, your inner self and higher powers to kind of protect you at this time. But also, I feel like there's some sort of energy kind of come out, like a spiritual energy that maybe you won't even realize in our everyday life, that you're going to sort of be putting up. It's like I know it sounds kind of crazy, but I feel like a lot of you are going to be putting up kind of like energetic shields that will repel negativity in some way, in some form, in however it comes. We also have too much concern with sexual matters. For those of you that have been attracting relationships that maybe only became sexual and didn't seem to go further or felt in any way, and this is specific for some of you, you will be perhaps, repelling those type of relationships and calling in, like I said, that soulmate that I was getting at the beginning. For some of you, it's like these boundaries that you'll be placing are going to actually call in the right energy, and kind of attract the right energy and repel the wrong energy. We also have Box, so it says you will receive a gift. So unexpected blessing, a lot of you will be receiving a nice gift from somebody, which I like to hear. So let's see, I wanted to go ahead and read, and then I'm going to pull a few more cards, but I wanted to go ahead and read the Fairy Wisdom Oracle card in particular because it's a bit of a newer deck, so I'm learning it. It says, if you've drawn this card, you might be in danger of relying too much on other humans. Ooh, self-reliance here. You see? Remember to connect to your own personal inner teacher for guidance. Wow, that really goes well with the boundaries card. It says the answers are all inside. Also check to make sure that you are not trying to rescue others. They must they too must follow their own inner truth. This does not mean that you can't receive or give advice, but that you should take all advice and check it thoroughly with your inner knowing to make sure that it's for your highest good. Others should do the same with any advice that is given to them. Things are about to change for the better. Ask for help and receive it with confidence and gratitude. Have peace in the knowledge that all problems come with their own solutions. With the help of the spiritual realms, there is nothing you cannot accomplish or handle. There are thousands of beings waiting to serve you at any given time. This is their joy and their salvation. They live to assist you and to keep you from harm. It is their job to help you connect with your spirit and your highest truth. Listen to their messages. These messages can come in many forms: a thought or a voice beside your ear, opening a book to find the answers staring back, a message on a billboard, the words of a small child or a friend. Ask and listen. In allowing the helpers to aid you, you help them manifest their own destiny. And it says here, give yourself good advice today. So, like I said, a lot of inner strength coming into you guys. That's one of the biggest things I'm seeing for you. Also, guidance in terms of making perhaps a different decision in your life. Trusting yourself is something that's big here. And I see that with not only this angel card up here, but as well with the Fool card too. And trusting in the process as well. But I do feel like a lot of you are repelling relationships or situations that aren't really good for you, and you're calling in things that are going to be better for you in general. So I really think that that's going to be nice. I do feel like taking a different, I'm kind of going with these intuitively. For your pile, I really did feel like taking a card from this deck. So let's get a message for those that chose pile number 4. What message do they need to hear at this time? What blessing is there for them? Oops. We got one. It just kind of fell down. Support. People come into your life for many different reasons. Some you learn from and then they move on, while others return often because you need to learn more from those individuals. Others remain beside you throughout your entire life. So first of all, I see this egg here in the hands, which indicates to me a brand new beginning, an incubation period where maybe for some of you, you're going to be breaking through this. Trust that it will happen. For those of you that are in situations where you feel a bit stuck or you're just like, when is it going to happen? When's everything going to fall into place? First of all, there's that message from your guides, your angels, and your ancestors that they're there for you. And as well for people in real life, you have people around you that can be supportive of you. But like I said, for some of you, maybe there is this like person in your life in particular that maybe you're hanging on to, that you're wondering what the whole purpose was. And maybe there's something that you'll trust, that you'll know why they came into your life in due time, that when the time is right, you'll finally understand the lesson of why things are happening the way that they are, and you'll have a breakthrough. For others of you, again, you are calling in more supportive people into your life, especially for those of you that have been sort of getting these like lackluster relationships or something, or attracting people that are maybe more interested in the physical rather than the spiritual with you. And so I see spiritual support coming in, not just like I said in terms of spirit guides, but in flesh and blood, people coming into your life that will be supportive to you and also be there to protect you and help you as you're kind of going through this transition. Okay, now I want to take a few other cards. Number 4 is next unexpected blessing. We have endurance. So right away I'm seeing that clock there, the little clock, tick-tock. Number 4 is next unexpected blessing. Whew, there we go. Let's take that one right there, desire. We'll just take this one too, activation. I couldn't decide. 2 of them came out. I'll just take both of them. So you guys got 3. We have 18, 15, and 3. So 18 says, endurance. Keep going and do not give up. You may find that a new path is opening before you, but it will seem very long and perhaps even more challenging than you would like. You're being asked to take a bit of a leap of faith with something, the Fool, And but the outcome will be in your favor. Believe in yourself and your abilities, because doubt is the only thing that's holding plans and possibilities back. You may find additional study, information gathering, or education in any form will improve your situation. So learning new things and kind of gathering new information is good at this time for you guys. Most importantly, a commitment must be made. So committing to what you want to do. I think actually pile number 3 got this card as well. It came out. But we have desire. It says the pursuit of what you long for and the achievement of its obtainment are indicated. Something you long for could be in the spotlight and having a greater ripple effect through your life than usual. Is this a good thing? Perhaps, but be careful your desires do not cloud your focus or true purpose. Ambitions, passions, and goals are all in a state of progression, as are calculated risks. A very important concern will come into your life shortly that needs your full commitment and attention. Relationships become more physical and passionate. Yeah, for some of you, the unexpected blessing may be a more physical relationship for those that have been looking for that. Maybe you guys will have a more intimately physical, relationship. But, yeah. Okay, let's see here. And then we have activation, which is, now is the time to begin something new. Put plans into action or put more energy into a project or situation. You can do what it is you desire. Not everyone around you may share your enthusiasm for a concept, idea, or the path that you are undertaking or considering. But you shouldn't let that stop you. Physical action needs to be undertaken, as hesitation or failure to do so may mean a loss. So for those of you that there's definitely a message here for you guys to take that risk. If you don't, and I said that just at 11:11 on my time, on my clock. So there you go. Some of you really need to take that risk. You need to go towards something. Speak up for your desires. Look, I'm losing my voice already. So speak up for your desires, and even if you can't fully see it all, even if you feel like it's not justified or that you can't really explain it to other people, because some people might doubt or question. And sometimes that's not even meaning that they're not supportive. Some people just don't understand other ways of living, and you just got to let them be with that, you know what I mean? But, in any aspect of life. But I do wish you guys all the best. I hope that this reading gave you some insight. I know this was a little bit different than the other ones because it more felt like some guidance coming through towards you rather than just, of course, some of you are going to receive a gift that you love. Maybe some of you have a birthday coming up, but, or some sort of holiday or something that will bring you something. But, like I said, for others of you, maybe you guys needed to hear that message at this time. But I'm wishing you all the very, very best. I thank you for being here, for watching. Comment below if you like the reading, or just let me know, what you thought of everything, or what pile you picked. If you picked pile number 4, I love hearing it. And I'm, of course, encouraging comments to help keep the channel, to have some engagement. And I like talking to you, and I just picked up cards that got dumped, and then I just dumped them again. High five. I'll high five me for me. For you guys, okay? But such a dumbass. A clumsy girl. But anyways, if you want to have a personal reading with me, all that information is down below in the description box. There's a link to my Etsy store where you can purchase readings. And then, of course, there's my Amazon wish list. And as many of you know, like you might have saw in the beginning, people get things off my Amazon wish list, and I always do a reading as a thank you. So that's always another option, especially for those of you that like to see certain decks on the channel, or you just want to get me something I like. I have two different. I have like a personal wish list, and I have a channel wish list. So, but yeah. What else do I want to say? Let me just see. Got to make sure I say everything right. I always screw around on pile number 4. Oh, let's see. Well, I'm wishing you all the very, very best, as I mentioned. I hope you're having a good day or night wherever you are, and I think I'll just leave it here, and I hope to see you all in the next reading, okay? So, take care.